Hey guys, BorisT here. Welcome back to this new video. In this one I wanted to suggest you 6 awesome black metal bands that you probably don't know. Some of them are probably already familiar to you, some might not. But I hope you will discover some good bands today. So let's start with the number 6, Droning the Light. Droning the Light is a cult black metal band from Australia. It's a one black metal band and you probably came across one of his albums here and there. And that's because the guy is releasing more albums than the time he's spending in the bathroom. And I'm not even joking, guys. 4 full-length albums in 2007, 5 full-length albums in 2025, plus an EP. If it wasn't enough. Obviously, with so much releases, not every album sounds great, but there is some that are really good. And this one here in the list is one of them. I choose this one because this one was my first approach with the band. It's the first album I listened from them, and it's just really good. It has a really good melodies and really good songs in general. It's not the most polished album out there, and it's for people that can appreciate raw lo-fi sounds. It's actually a shame that good riffs like this are covered under this kind of production, but if you want to listen to something more polished, he actually released an album that sounds really good, and it's called From the Abyss. And this one actually has a great production that shows the genius and the skills in riffing of this guy. This also, as far as I know, is the only album that has a good production. Everything else sounds pretty much as the other album. Some stuff sounds even worse. From the Abyss is definitely the album that you should listen. Number 5 is Malfur. This right here is, or better say was, the side project of Faban from Arboreum. This album came out in the far 2007. I bugged it the same day it came out. And I remember the interviews of Faban saying this was a comeback to the 90s, this is pure satanic black metal magic and all this stuff, and I can just agree on that. This album here, it's brutal. I wish I could show you the booklet, but unfortunately I don't have my CDs here in Norway, but it was full of Baphomet picture, anti-religious stuff. It was 100% as described, satanic black metal. It's mixed like English, Italian, Latin words, and everything works really well. It has this 90s spirit, but also really well produced, and you just have to take a listen to understand of what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, the band split after the second album, but this one here will always have a special place in my collection. The third black metal band is called Kataplexi. Kataplexi is a Japanese black metal band. And there's a funny story about how I discovered this band. I used to read Metal Hammer, okay? And one day I see a review of this band here. It was done by this guy that I think he didn't really like black metal because all the black metal reviews were done by him, but every review were bad. He really didn't like anything, basically. He gave to this album 4 out of 10. And then the next month I see another review in the same magazine from another guy, same album, 8 out of 10. And I never seen the other guy reviewing anything else on Metal Hammer. I don't know if someone complained or, you know, they realized it was a douchebag. I don't know. Anyways, this is a good album. It's a great album if you search for a lot of melodies, because it's really melodic, full of blast beats and great vocals, even if sometimes the vocals can get a little bit too repetitive. This band right here is active since the 90s, even if they just released demos at the time, and their first album, which is this one actually, was released in 2008. They have another album that they released in 2012, and I thought, okay, the band is done, you know, it's like 13 years since the last album, but I checked their Facebook page and I'm glad to see that they're still playing live, they're still releasing merch at least, so good. Take a listen. Fourth band is Crypt. If you're a fan of Shooter, you probably have heard about this band, since Nag from Shooter is the singer here. This was a side project he started with the Desecrator, which was the drummer of one of the first Shooter demo, Throne of the Gods, from 1997. And this one right here, guys, it's brutal. It's pure Norwegian black metal. It has a great production for the genre, it has great song, it's catchy as hell, and it's totally old school. On the Encyclopedia Metallum it's still written that they are active, even if they released just one album, which is this one from 2008. And that's like 17 years ago. And the last post, the last update they have about the band is from 2019, where they say that the new album is still a while away, but it will happen. Crypt is by far not dead and buried, and the embers will burst out in flames again in the future. Please be patient and prepare slowly for the third attack. Third attack because before this album they also released an EP of 2 tracks. If you're a fan of the 90s black metal with no compromises, no melodies, but just, you know, straight to your face attack, you have to listen to this album. It's so great. The second band is called the Sarcophagus. The Sarcophagus, it's a band from Turkey, and this was their first album. I feel like I'm choosing just first album of each band, but they basically released or one album, or they didn't release anything for the next 20 years. And this is also the case, first album released in 2009, the second one released in 2017. So this one is particular, not only because it's probably the only Turkish black metal band I know, but because they have the pleasure, and not many bands can say that, to have Niklas Kvafford from Shining as a special guest for the entire album. This right here is a good album. It might have this plasticky production, but if you get over it, it's really a good album with great vocals from Niklas. Their second album has definitely a better production, a better cover, and overall is a better album in my opinion, but I choose to put this one in the list because of the fact that they actually had Niklas on the vocals. And last but not least, Celestial Bloodshed. This right here is probably one of my favorite black metal albums released in Norway from the 2000s. The album is from 2008, and there's a sad story about this band. Basically, the singer was shot dead in 2009 by a supposed best friend. That it said that it was an accident and he can't realize how the weapon shot, and basically he don't remember anything else about the night. So I guess they were probably pretty much drunk or something like that. Anyways, when this album came out, it was praised by a lot of magazines, and they were constantly associated to Mayhem, and especially the early Mayhem, the Mysterious Dom Satanas era. And I can totally see why. Because this album is awesome. is dark as hell. The riffing is awesome. The production is minimal, but it fits so well with the genre and the songs. And I could see the singer actually singing Mayhem. This will have been the best choice in my opinion after Maniac. He really sounds like Pell in my opinion, with a bit more deeper vocals. And every time I listen to this album, I'm always thinking, this guy will have sing Freezing Moon and the classics so good. Also, dude has such a great stage presence. So yeah, this was such a shame, but luckily we have another album from this band with that same singer, since the vocals was recorded before the accident. And this album here sounds even more early Mayhem. Check them out if you didn't know about them, because you will probably like this album a lot. With that said, guys, this is all for this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one, in your opinion, are 6 black metal bands to check out that many people probably don't know about. With that said, I will see you all in the next video, probably a vlog on Sunday. And yeah, have fun and see you on Sunday. Bye!
Satan.